We get more listeners every day, and we get them in a way I don't like.
If you like to gamble, I tell you I'm your man. You win some, lose some, and do the same to me. The pleasure is to blame. Make no difference what you say.
We get the new listeners when the police, for no reason, beat up innocent men, women, and children. When people have heard me on other talk shows and my own say that if you take the vaccines, in many cases, at the third round at 18 months, your child will go from running around talking, playing football, playing with their stuffed animals, giggling, laughing, being intelligent, to drooling in the corner, gone forever. Or dead. And or going into convulsions and being in a coma for a few weeks, and they come out of it but have learning disabilities the rest of their life. A lot of you are going, oh, that happened to my son, that happened to my daughter. Yeah, we're not playing games. The New World Order is real. This is real, and it's happening. And it's total power and control. They can set the precedent to train you to accept them injecting into your body whatever they want. Now, I want to shift gears here. For the rest of the hour, I want to tell you at the last 5 minutes of the show, I'm going to make a special announcement that's very, very important, so I hope you stay with us for that and listen carefully, please. This is a key attack point against the New World Order I'm going to be covering. But right now, Luke Rudkowski and, of course, Korey Rowe, two great guys, are on the line with us. I don't know if I'm going to be in New York. I've been invited to speak at both events. I've authorized them to show. The film I produced, Fabled Enemies, is coming out September 1st. Andrew's Rising, the film I made and directed. I had an event they're doing, and they got a huge event the next night, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be there. I got so much going on. I may even cancel going to Denver. The more I think about it now, with the talk of nukes in Russia and these wars starting in Iran, I mean, it's getting bad, folks. I've got to really gauge things. Things are heating up a lot worse than I thought they would, faster. So that's my main reason for saying right now I'm probably not going to New York. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't go. This is going to be one of the most memorable years, and it's the 7th year after the government-sponsored attacks. So let's bring up Luke Rudkowski and Korey Rowe. Good to have both you men on with us today.
Thanks for having me on.
Hey, man, thanks for having us on. Thanks a lot. We really appreciate the opportunity.
Sure. Thank you guys for coming on late. I got stuck with the vaccine stuff, and once I get on a roll, I just want to warn people, you know?
Oh, absolutely, man. I'm a man that knows about shots. And
oh, really? What happened to you in the military? Tell folks about it.
Well, as always, I'm out of the military, full and clear. I've recently done another background check, had my name run with the state police for state and federal warrants. I'm clear, completely out of the military, happy to be out of the military, and actually right now in the process of really diving in and trying to get use of some of my VA benefits. That's
right. You were out of the military, then they did some recall, and then they said, no, you're out, and then they said, no, you're in. And so just insane, but now that's been confirmed. But I meant, you talked about seeing people get sick with shots, stuff that happened.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I've seen everything from steroid shots for making soldiers bigger and stronger, running faster, all the way to chemical vaccinations for the anthrax attacks, and of course for smallpox as well. You know, the huge nickel-size festing thing that would just sit on your arm for months and months after the shot. Guys getting extremely sick, and I'm now seeing more of the soldiers that just came out about the secret vaccinations and how they're sick and dying. I've been listening to you for the last couple hours, and it's extra strong in the military. It's all over the place.
Imagine they say, we're going to shoot you up with this, we're not going to tell you what it is, and guys start falling over, having convulsions, I mean, dying. I mean, this is just, it's in mainstream news, and it's just, we're not going to tell you what it is, you're just going to die. Ha-ha, we're the government, we love you.
And then they cover it up, Alex, and they don't even put it in your medical report, and then when it's asked or questioned, they say, well, we never gave you that shot, that never happened. So, you know, no accountability.
And the news calls them and they say, no, we gave him a shot, we're not going to say what it was.
Yep.
You understand? This is the freedom. Okay, Luke, briefly, tell folks what's going on. You guys have been, We Are Change exploding all over the world right now. Big stuff's been happening, huge confrontations, making the news continually, pushing 9/11 Truth out into the mainstream. 9/11 Truth is bigger than it's ever been, folks. It's just exploding. All these huge names going public, the people taking action, Truth Rising's out, having a huge effect. And coming up this year, tell us what's happening.
We're going to have more huge people coming out for 9/11 Truth, like Talib Kweli, KRS-One, Saigon, Dead Prez, Paris, all doing a hip-hop concert for 9/11 Truth on Friday, September 12th. We're also going to be showing Fabled Enemies. Cynthia McKinney's going to be there, Daniel Sanjata, Richard Gage, 9/11 victims' family members, 9/11 first responders. We're doing street actions every day. We're doing big events every day. It's 2008 now or never. This is the last year we have with the Bush administration to really take back this country and spread 9/11 truth everywhere.
Absolutely. Now let's be clear about the itinerary. What films are going to get shown the night before 9/11?
We believe Fabled Enemies and 9/11 Chronicles. We're still working on it, making it happen.
Okay, so people can
yeah,
watch.
we just locked down the theater today, Alex, actually, and we also locked down a small place down the street for an after hours that we're going to try to coordinate with Cynthia McKinney, the former Congresswoman and current Green Party presidential candidate, and try to get that going on.
Now, is Cindy Sheehan coming? I heard she's coming.
That's a possibility. We are still working on that. So
I've been speaking with her people just as recently as today, and she did get on the ballot out there in San Francisco to run against Nancy Pelosi for the Speaker of the House. And so I've been speaking with her, and they're definitely interested in having her come out to the event, especially since she works so closely with Cynthia McKinney.
Yeah, she's scheduled to be on the show tomorrow. Cindy Sheehan with the Senate run against, or the House run against Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker. Continuing with, for people that don't know how big these hip-hop artists are, these are some of the biggest out there.
they definitely
I've
is.
actually got just a few things real quick, on who they really are. We have Talib Kweli is one of the greatest lyricists in hip-hop, looked up from most everybody, and he's in a group with Black Star, with Mos Def, and we're not sure if he's going to be there. Saigon had the most anticipated album in hip-hop history, fought to get his label off, fought to get off his label, and then got it out there, distributing 50,000 copies himself, and that album is The Greatest Story Never Told. Paris, Sonic Jihad, he's a revolutionary and controversial artist who was banned from MTV in 1990, and is out there with the album With the Plane Flying into the White House. Great album. The Beat Miners, the list goes on and on and on, and more people are just signing on every single day.
Okay, now, do you know where that venue is yet?
It's going to be at the Hammerstein Ballroom on September 12th. We're doing a big hip-hop concert. And this year, just like last year, all the profits, it's going to be a huge charity event. All the money is going to go straight to sick and dying, 9/11 first responders. Everybody's volunteering. Everybody's doing it for free. We're asking people just to come out, be there, be in support, buy the tickets, and come there, and it's going to be a huge revolutionary event.
And for everybody who's out there listening, you can go to the site right now, 2008nowornever.com. Everything is listed, speakers, artists, how you can get tickets for the show. And if everybody out there who can't get to the show, we have donations available with lots of returns for your donations. We really want to make it worth your while, and we're trying to raise as much money as possible for these first responders. So, donate. We'll send you a whole bunch of Info Warrior Pack stuff ranging from T-shirts, DVDs, stickers. You can donate and get tickets for the show. For larger donations, VIP tickets are available. It's really going to be a show it's going to be an event like never before. We're taking it to a whole new level. We have interest from major networks who are going to come there, radio stations that will be broadcasting it live throughout in the New York and New Jersey area. It's really shaping up to be a great event. So go check out the website 2008nowornever.com right now, and
Good. Well, I want to support this as much as I can, and I know people have been asking me to go, and I already got so many people coming. I really just want to give them all a time to shine, and everybody have a great time out there. And I hope everybody understands I'm here promoting it, I'm committing the great crime of supporting it and probably not coming. But I just think it's going to be a wonderful event.
And Alex, real quick, if I may, there's lots of ways for everybody out there that can help us promote it, to help raise money for these sick and dying first responders who their 9/11 relief fund was squandered by politicians in Washington. On our site, on 2008nowornever.com, there's a tab with downloadables. We have banners that you can put on your MySpace. We'll have commercials you can download, get on the public access internet, make it your MySpace song. There's a Facebook event out there under my Facebook. You can check it, sign on, let us know you're going to be there. Leave some love for anybody who is, and if you're not going to make it, it's all over. Just get out there and let everybody know about it. We're really asking everybody, street teams, to get out there. We have flyers downloadable, everything really right at your fingertips. Travel information on the website, where cheap hotel rooms are, good places to park, cheap airfare, everything. So 2008nowornever.com. You want to come out, check it out. It's going to be a great event.
And yeah, give people those dates again.
The event's going to be running from September 10th all the way to September 14th. We're working on venues and everything else. But the main event is going to be at Ground Zero on September 11th, where we're going to hold our peaceful vigil down at Ground Zero, just like every year on 9/11, just like in 2006, just like in 2007. It's an historic event where thousands of people go out in black Investigate 9/11 T-shirts and stand up with family members and rescue workers for 9/11 Truth. This is New York City. This is where 9/11 happened. This is the anniversary. Everybody should be there. This is always a huge emotional event that galvanizes many people to become 9/11 truthers, and it's historical every year to have so many people down there standing up for truth. And we could take back 9/11, and we're doing it on the anniversary. We're doing it on 9/11, and that's why it's so critically important for everybody to be out there.
There's no doubt the establishment really hates it when thousands of 9/11 truthers pour out on the streets, and the momentum of 9/11 Truth is just gaining and gaining, and false flag terror has now entered the vernacular, the nomenclature. People understand it. They're discussing it. They understand staged events, false flag.